Sergio,
yes, sir.
Africa, no, we've seen some couple of brilliant results. Who clubs some come. Sergio, Kitwe be on Danny Welbeck. Who go free kick out over the weekend. No? Yeah. Sergio, Danny Welbeck is almost 35 years old.
Wow.
Maybe some who them time out Kosinya teach mu kodine chisen ka ombebo magana no. Captain now that's what Black Stars.
Yeah.
But they say England for after 2014 World Cup so this goes to omo him say going for meeting about Black Stars no omo make your decision here. So you 14 clubs are more qualify the group stages of the CAF Champions League. The reason why 14 is say you 2 of the teams now a ball first leg na bono no mono participate in the CAF Super Cup no, and that is Renaissance Sportif de Berkane. RS Berkane amoye Morocco team amoye defending champions of the CAF Confederations Cup. And of course Meka Pyramid FC amoye Champions League winners amoye African champions. Last week nona they were playing the CAF Super Cup. So first leg no say you want team participate afi no mo abo mo first leg nti that is the reason ye roll call of the clubs now omo games no standby who the winners, because we've seen Pyramid FC abo draw in the first leg against Ethiopian Insurance Club baby Audu Bashir for Osman Bashir former Kotoko midfielder Koboy no, and apart from that RS Berkane so ne Ali Tripoli so abo 1-1 afi no mo bebo mo second leg omo bo we are near who the list of the 2 teams be free from those 2 games no, but say Joe ye who 14 teams or more qualify. Al Ali, Sundowns, Esperance de Tunis, Simba SC, Al Hilal, Young Africans, Petro Luanda, AS FAR Rabat, MC Alges, Rivers United, JS Kabylie, Stade Malien, FC Saint Eloi Lupopo, and Power Dynamos. So you FC Saint Eloi Lupopo, for me, I think they have been the best side because they killed a giant. Meka last year's runners, one of the semi-finalists, Orlando Pirates. So they defeated Orlando Pirates 3-0. Over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Pirates and Sushomu 3-0. And a game, no, pushed to the post-match penalties. And I'm 5-4 on penalties. Orlando Pirates free. Orlando Pirates were semi-finalists last season, said you. Even the game against Pyramid FC, no, said you, they gave Pyramid FC a good run for their money. But unfortunately, Orlando Pirates are out. So now only 3 South African clubs play NK African. Only 1 in the Champions League. I am Mamelodi Sundowns. And are the 2 of them in the CAF Confederations Cup. Come on, video nanga mamfo and how the game went on between Orlando Pirates and of course FC Saint Eloi Lupopo. So Joe, adia many jeho kakra yehu some of the black African clubs now within the list no. Osha, I think that this time around there's been some improvements. Around 7 clubs from the black African countries, because say your Rivers United our count of free Nigeria. Your FC Saint Eloi Lupopo from DR Congo, Power Dynamos from Zambia, Stade Malien from Mali, and of course Petro Luanda from Angola, Young Africans from Tanzania, and of course Simba SC from Tanzania. So just 7 a year. There were seasons it me go group stage, you know, be about 4 and 5 and the list of Mwena Mabubono, likely say some of them might get opportunity to go into the next stage of the group stages, especially Simba, Yanga, and of course Meka Mamelodi Sundowns, based on performance of Madanedi over the weekend. Now say just start the Malian so NAE no Adibo free. Interestingly, 3 boys are no more last season, no more FC Benap. Omo can start the Malian team now. Say you, Omo qualify. Benab FC. Say you 3 of them. Say you, unim say Omo be far Golden Boy Abdul Razak. Edini call Omo Mino. Emane boa Omo ni nim the idea. Prepare Omo just for this African. 3 boys in the honum no. Okay. Yes, Meka Munkaila Abdallah, Gabriel Asamoah, and of course Francis Awini. Say you, just last season they were part of Benab FC boys. Omo team no. Omo kwa start the Malian team now. Say you also qualify Omoko into the group stages of the CAF Champions League, you know. And say you I think say a very good for the start the Malian side. At least only 2 West African sides and they were within the group now. Omuremu, Oka, the Rivers United team of Nigeria, and of course Waka Stade Malien. Say you football in Western Africa, especially club football, is dying out. Seju, enye Ghana nkwa, it calls for concern because Seju ene ye ka hafi omwe, ene ye ko group stage like this ye ka uroya omwe, kotokone has de omo da omo nyanya ne ye, ene yimba we stationary stores at a point in time. Yes, Stade Malien 2 seasons ago we saw them in the group stages of the CAF Confederations Cup, even in the quarter-final with Dreams FC. Yeah, Rivers United. But Joe, back in the days, you know, yeah, clubs so are free West Africa. Let me call it the shots. Let me challenge the status quo. Make the North Africans, you know. But they say as a West African, no, yeah, tia da ama. Those North Africans, you know, and to some extent, focus Southern African and those 1 or 2 countries from Eastern Africa, so more clubs making it through. So Joe, for CAF Confederations Cup, you know, all the 16 teams have been settled. And so Joe, so dominated by the North Africans now because we have Zamalek over there with that athletic club, USM Algiers, 2 seasons champions. Okasi Arbelus that 2 seasons they were in the CAF Champions League. Al Masry of Egypt, AS Maniema from DR Congo, Joliba from Mali, Stellenbosch from South Africa, Kaiser Chiefs from South Africa, AS Otoho di Oyo from Congo Brazzaville, and of course San Pedro from Ivory Coast, Nairobi United. So Nairobi United only 2 seasons ago, no more second tier of Kenyan football. Last year no more Premier League. Sejo, this team eliminated Etoile du Sahel on post-match penalties and media qualify echo the group stages. Yenya Olympic de Safi from Tunisia, Azam FC from Tanzania, Singida Black Stars, Baby Emmanuel Keyeke Ewono, and of course Zesco United. And so Joe, I think say some of the countries in there because equally they have presence in both the Champions League and the Confederations. For the Egyptians, Al Ali or the Champions League, you know, and it's likely Pyramids might get the ticket for me after the first leg. Omune Ethiopian Insurance Abono. It's likely some to the tickets. No more to me any other opportunity to be in the group stage. Over Confederations Cup now, 2 Egyptian sides are there, and Oka Zamalek, no Asaka Al Masry. A country like Tanzania said, for the first time, Tanzanians have all their 4 representatives in the group stage no more. And ABC that way I absolutely incredible for my country no. And say ningina eba how omo football culture in terms of omo club football no omo ye ni because Oko Champions League you have Young Africans, you have Simba, and have Confederations Cup over Azam FC and of course Singida Black Stars. So almost countries almost 100% of omo teams e group stages no more. A country like Algeria, North Africa, Algeria, the BBC and Sheda Nyewawa, because MC Algiers are part of the group stages, and Obeka said JS Kabylie so I qualify a more and Oba Confederations Cup, you will see CR Belus that, and yes, our two years ago, Meka USM Algiers, some champions, also Ekau, and of course, I think it's been good for them. South Africa now, Orlando Pirates, Aquaco Frim, but of course, they have Sundowns in the Champions League, and Omo Kaiser Chiefs. And of course, Stellenbosch are also in the group stages of the CAF Champions League. But a black African country like
Orlando Pirates game, you know, who was an incident before the first leg of the game, you know, was a Pirates players and were attacked. So weekend they almost game and almost attack.
I saw some incidents be players on the pitch. Yes. One of the incidents leading to the first goal, no. One of the incidents leading to the first goal, Orlando Pirates, and so that in Chinwashono by in between the players. But after that game, no, so you're saying with some fisticuffs be also on the pitch. But Sergio, the securities over there were able to calm things down, and that was how it ended. Orlando Pirates are out. Sergio, now make some of the black African countries are more clubs in both competitions. You know, Sergio, country like Mali are there. Because even though one rep no more for each competition, Stade Malien are in the group stage of the CAF Champions League. And of course, Yenya Joliba so also come into the group stage. So a country like Zambia have Power Dynamos in the CAF Champions League. And almost Zesco United in the CAF Confederations Cup. That was what we replicated just 2 seasons ago when Mediama were in the group stages of the CAF Champions League, and Dreams FC also went all the way into the group stages of the CAF Confederations Cup to reach the semi-final. A pinnacle in modern day time. So Sergio, unfortunately, say yeah clubs no dey Sergio. E ban say ya ye afraid those clubs na ye hu ye clubs no. And no the unfortunate thing, but ye him say ye football ni na ye ntimi back. Off air, and I saw you having conversation with Mr. Lawyer Safuduku. Now more about gate proceeds. Sergio Yanga, 2 seasons ago in the CAF Confederations Cup, they reached the final. Eko Luzu against
Yanga Tanzania.
Yeah, Yanga Tanzania, Young Africans. Sergio, when you say gate proceeds from the prelims to the final, over $800,000. Gate proceeds. From the gates from the African proceeds from the prelims boy etimi bobo group stages etimi do quarter final semi-final final Sergio echo $1 million get proceeds in kwano no. So merchandising and other sponsors and nyambai. So this is what we call the football culture. Sometimes bibi say first omo so e okroma no omo no ye lucky to see the Alis and the Zamaleks and the Wax coming, because our clubs were the omo na omo call the shots omo bo omo modern Sergio ene omo ba once in a while ene akwa wa Tanzania every year bia o sure say Wak Ali Zamalek e den ya obeba ho, because omo clubs e wo honom no they are performing well. And they always make it into the group stages of either the Champions League or the CAF Confederations Cup. And South Sudan, they reach all the way to some of them will be a quarter final, some of them final. Just season Simba were the runners up of the CAF Confederations Cup. Just within 3 seasons, Sergio, just within 3 seasons, 2 of their sides have been in the finals of the CAF Confederations Cup. Yanga in 2023, Simba in 2025. That is football culture. Investing much in local football. And apart from that, Sergio, other clubs now, Singida Black Stars, where the likes of Azam FC, those clubs are also coming up. And in as much as Obekasa Omo reaches Simba Yanga, they also have been some fair share of Omo quality. Emmanuel Kayeke was our best player some seasons ago. Now he's part of the Singida team. Khalid Aucho, 8 jersey for younger team na any mediama boy no say also ka Singida team no. Ubenya some of the other players are almost ebia omone Simba ne Yanga party ways omakwa form also revitalizing their squad, and they are performing creditably well. This is where we must be back. So quickly, Kitwebi on Ghanaian players' performance abroad.
Before that, when you're interested in MCL just the Colombo game, no?
Colombo game, no? I disturbing videos be I buy.
So when you're interested, big news, Anna. Charles Bull handle MCL
and FC Colombe from Cameroon.
Yes.
So first leg no koye 1-1. And I koye goalless
after the game. Look at the scenes. Pitching so. Yes.
I wasn't privy to the video, but I monitored the.
Yes. So with me my comments be later. Nana and easy crowd during the game, and after. And some Kitwakra, Colombian players and so on, but Yenya
I see.
Into park.
I will go rune you my free.
Yes.
I will go.
No.
I see.
Just no fan no papa match. No, the match dear. Na tension and what game no money some Kitwakra.
Say general game no muyeshi.
Yes. Want to know whether Hana we proud we know whether or bre papa or give no. I was na ko sem later on and Ebeka. And yes, security for now coming in the better no parking.
Arabs for audio mu games and easy. And the Colombian team was looking forward for qualification after 1-1 draw. No mun say opportunity wo. Honestly, me want say MCL just sent me and show me
0-0 Algeria.
1-1 Cameroon.
Yes.
So away go.
I'm don't say someone to qualify and referee now.
Football.
Yes. Inti na yentwaso.
Sejo kitwe be on performance of Ghanaian players abroad. Yeah, Brandon Thomas Asante was on target for the club, make Watford, Coventry City in that game against Watford over the weekend. And Sejo Brandon Thomas Asante is now having 9 goals within the English Championship. The top scorer are Olidi and Sejo. Per said almost the goal streak, no, he's churning out very good performances for the club, no, and he's always giving Otuado the reason why say be a caller be a baswa. He's also the one of the guys I say consider Nidi going forward in Black Stars. No, Mohamed Salisu scored the only goal of the game for the team AS Monaco, and that was how they defeated Toulouse by a 1-0. A pull out, and there came Mohamed Salisu with that header at Timibua Emma AS Monaco, and that win over the weekend. Former Betim United striker Meka Prince Edu Kwabena was also on target for the club. Victoria Plazen over the weekend, they won by 2-0 against Banik Ostrava, the Czech Republic League. No, over during the midweek course, we saw him against AS Roma. And or share goal in that game now, a course between the team Victoria Plazen and AS Roma in the UEFA Europa League. No, and so this weekend again, Prince Edu Kwabena was on target for the club. Meka Victoria Plazen when they won the game by 2-0. Czech Republic team no, league no. We are known free so I said a certain player be a friend Fad Ibrahim. I also see a kind Edema Dynamo Minsk in Belarus league no. Also a winner by 3-1 against FC Naftan. And Fad Ibrahim was also on target for the club over the weekend. And of course, Eugene Ansaso, the club Ashdod, any Hapoel Petah Tikva in the Israeli league, Eugene Ansah was also on target for the club over the weekend. So this sums up the couple of goals at Ghana for.
Alright, I'm right. Nothing grand I dread a weekend in 7 Dawson into me in Cavani na and local source no come Mickey at the Bebre.